Hey y'all, pilgrims, what's going on? We're back. We're back in the saddle. We're up here for elk camp. I got some old boys coming up that were at elk camp last year. I may have some old boys coming up, having some whiskey, smoking some cigars, doing what we do. I brought my trailer with a bunch of fun stuff in there. All the good fun stuff is in there. I got dirt bikes and side-by-side. And the cream puff? Well, the cream puff is a trailer hauling some bitch. I'll tell you that right now. Old girl did good. She's down and dirty. She hauled the trailer up really nice. She cruises really good. Did a bunch of work to her. Got just some general maintenance stuff got done. Anyways, we're here. I'm unloading right now. Get this thing unloaded. What I got for elk camp is I got, of course, my go-to Old Elk and a bottle of North Fork. It's almost gone. I've been sipping on it for a little bit, but found the bottom of the rabbit hole, and it was deep. So she's a dead soldier on the wall now. But what I did do is look at this. That railing you can see is a welded. I basically, when I did the railing, I did the new deck at the house and I redid the railing there, and I took the scraps and welded them all together to make one big railing for the cabin. It was free, just some aluminum rod and a little bit of gas. That's all I had to do to get it. So we got that. I might pick away on that, but you know what? That bottle of North Fork is calling. It's calling me. Oh, I did some floor mat action to make it look homey. Got my dirt bikes out. 2-stroke, 4-stroke. Ain't no joke. That thermometer's probably, my guess is about 50 degrees off-ish. Nice fresh bitchin' smoke. Look at this here. Got the fire going. And what do we have, you ask, on the smoker? Those are beef short ribs. And that's a tri-tip. So we're gonna have smoked tri-tip and beef short ribs. Didn't hunt today again. That's 2 days in a row I didn't hunt. Too much whiskey last night to get up in the morning and hunt. So I figured I'd get up, do a little work on the cabin, smoke some meat, and maybe hike up to Moose Lake later on this evening and check out Moose Lake, because man, you've seen in one of the previous videos, if you watch these videos, I had an elk down here calling, and I got it on video. It was pretty cool. He was having a conversation with something down there, and I've been every night and in the morning, the mornings I don't hunt, I'll come out here and do the squeaky, the little elk call, and she was answering to it. So I got that right, but I come out and do that and I don't hear nothing. And this summer, one day I got conversation, and another day I did it and I heard crashing down there. So they come through here. They're just not coming through here right now. So I've gotta hit, move, and adapt. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. Hey y'all, check it out. Bam! So I got one more row to go. I kind of called it quits there. I was getting real thirsty for a beer, and the meat came off the grill. I wrapped that tri-tip. And I cut the end of it off, and let me tell you, boy, is it good. The Little beef short ribs. They're a little bit on the tough side, so I've got them soaking in the au jus. Maybe they'll pull some au jus in. I don't know if that'll soften them up, or I'm not too sure. Not too sure what the hell's going on, but anyways, yeah, that's what I got going. And that's today. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna pack up since I went over there already. Went over there and hunted around over there. Didn't see shit. Seen some sign. Not real fresh. And the where I went, you're not supposed to have vehicles back there. But somebody was back there on a quad, and I'm wondering if, you know, them running that quad up and down the road maybe spooked all the elk up off that property. So it always takes somebody to spoil it. But they may not have, the elk just may not have been there. And so tomorrow I'm going into the thicket. We're gonna go up to Moose Lake or Moose Pond or whatever you want to call it. Probably take the side-by-side up the hill. I'm gonna throw my gear on and hike in and see what we got going, because you know there's always sign up there. I mean, it looks like a racetrack around that thing, which you'll look at tomorrow. So it might be time to crack open the whiskey. I'm off the rabbit hole. Got to the bottom of the rabbit hole, and let me tell you, you don't want to get to the bottom of the rabbit hole and I'm, you know, on some old elk. But that's tradition for elk camp. Yeah, I talked to my dad today, and he told me to give a shout out to my one of my mentors growing up. Taught me about transmissions and stuff. Old Ray McBroom. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. And there's the rabbit hole right there. My dad said, the rabbit hole, who the hell would drink that? Well, first of all, I would. And second of all, I know he would drink it. Probably got rabbit shit in it. And, you know, it's funny how people's memories must, I don't know, as you get older, you must lose your memory, because I know for a fact, you know, he would have drank the rabbit hole. As a matter of fact, when people ask me, why do you, you know, go up there and drink whiskey and smoke cigars? You know, I don't know if you ever heard of the guy named Hank Williams Jr. He said he was just carrying on a family tradition. That's all I'm doing. It's a family tradition. You know? What are you going to do? But it ain't a family tradition to kill something, like an elk. So I'm going to change that and make that a family tradition. I got to take a bath once in a while. Got one of my rifles right here with me, just in case elk goes trotting by. I could take it. Got my bathrobe over here just in case I got to run out there and get it, chase it down. Maybe I'll get lucky. One will run right by the truck and jump over it, and I'll shoot it, and it'll fall right in the bed of the truck. See, I got me a new setup over here. Let's see if you can see that. I got the Camp Lux propane fired, battery lit, tankless hot water heater. Actually works pretty damn good. Okay. So it's nice, wet, and rainy. I'm back here at the deer stand. I'm sitting on the deer stand. I call it the deer stand. It is the deer stand. It's a defunct old deer stand that has been, fell down off the tree. So I'm out here at the deer stand. I'm on my way to Moose Lake. Yeah, the elk hunting's been tough. It always is tough. You got to get them when they're moving through here. I don't know where them sons of bitches are. I'm hunting them down, though. That's why it's hunting, not killing. Well, I was out there elk hunting for elk. That's what elk hunting is. And damned if it didn't start pissing down like cats and dogs. The elk might be out there in this, but my ass ain't. My ass is gonna be in here drinking a beer, having a cigar, and watching what they call the mountain TV. awesome hike. There's like this bridge. We're about maybe a mile and a half in. Severely kelly humped. I don't see any vehicles. The vehicles couldn't get through because there's several kelly humps you got to roll through. But should have brought my trout rod. This is a pretty serious bridge here. I wonder what that's all about. Huh. Oh, something's going on there. Yeah, it's a really bitchin' hike. The trail's very well maintained. And I did see another set of human tracks and some deer scat and a possible place where it looked like there were a bunch of elk, but the gravel was pretty hard. I couldn't see any track. I didn't see any trails, so it probably wasn't. I don't know. Who knows? It's hard to tell on not knowing. I'm on Van Dyke Trail in the Kniksu National Forest. It's actually a very well-groomed trail. It's super aggressively kelly humped. Way down at that end, probably about a quarter mile down, maybe a little bit more. Aggressively kelly humped, and I seen 2 tracks coming in, people tracks. So I don't think this has been leaned on a whole lot. They were in and out. Who knows how far they went? I haven't seen any since then, so you know, they could have just walked and looked. Yeah. So, this is where we're at. That over there is also, that's Stimson land over there. Look how beautiful that is. Hopefully we see some elk. I saw some deer scat. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Couldn't see this meadow, or maybe we could. This might have been the meadow I was looking at. I don't see any deer or elk here. I saw a sign and very fresh track back there, but I lost the track. It's hunting, it ain't killing. Really big down there snorting. He's right there in the tree line. I threw a couple elk calls to try to get him out, but he ain't coming out. I mean, it sounds almost like a deer snort, but a lot bigger. Hopefully it ain't a damn grizzly bear. It's not really the best clearing to hunt, but that's all I got. Lots of sign. That looks pretty fresh. I tasted it, although it's not warm. It's still fresh. And this guy here, he's crapping everywhere. We're back on the hunt.